Hi, Mary with Reviewer's Diary. I have a lot of nail polish. I counted them last night after I took all my old polishes out of a container I had, tossed the ones that were ruined, and put them in the rack with the others. I have too many polishes, and I've been thinking about doing a project polish. There are a lot of different versions out there. What I've come up with is 5 plus 5 old and new. So I'm going to concentrate on basically 10 nail polishes. Now I'm going to first show you the nail polish rack that I have, and then I will show you which ones I picked. Now my husband bought me this nail polish rack on Amazon. Of course, there's always going to be some Hello Kitty stuff no matter where you look. I do have a lot of nail polish. I have some that's cruelty free and some that's not cruelty free. For the purposes of this, I am basically going to pick 5 old polishes and 5 of the newer polishes. So I'm going to go very quickly over what I have. I actually have, these are some sparkle coats. I'm not going to use those as the basis, but I might dress up my nails a little bit with those. These are minis. The Elizabeth Arden ones came in an Elizabeth Arden box I got in the past. These are these 2 pink ones are Ulta, and you can see I've already marked this one because I dared to put it in a project pan, and of course I couldn't finish it, and I would have had to use it every single day, like every single week, 3 times a week. I don't want to polish my nails more than once a week. These are my Sally Hansen gel nails. I'm not going to use these either. Number 1, because it's going to be impossible to see what my progress is. Although you can see it in this bluish color. You can see it's down a little bit. I do love these polishes. I know some people don't like them, but they do last for about 10 days a shot. Now this entire row, the second row, these are all nail polishes that I got in beauty bags and subscriptions. So I'm going to be including at least 1 polish from this row because I don't have room for another polish down there. This row, some of these are older polishes. This one's fairly new. I'm not sure about the cruelty-free status. I do have to check that, and I will post that. I have a couple of Zoyas. I just bought this one last night at Ulta, so that's brand new. It was on sale for $4, which is amazing, and these other polishes I've had for a little while. Not a long time though. None of these are tremendously old. The oldest polishes are these Elizabeth Arden, these 2 little Elizabeth Arden polishes, and a couple polishes on the lower edges. Alright, so I have a couple of oldies. I don't really like these very much. I don't know why. I must have really liked it because I bought 2 bottles of it. I also have this one which tends to look a little funny. This is it says French manicure, but it's really a solid opaque grayish silver. It's dimensional, which is why I really liked it. You can't really see that on camera. These are, let me just shake this up. These are Spoiled nail polishes right here. Spoiled is a brand made by Wet n Wild, which is cruelty-free. CVS did carry these, and I bought a few of them before they decided they weren't going to carry them anymore. So I think I'll have to go to Rite Aid to get more of those. But I'm going to be on a moratorium here, no buy. So these are very old. I did test these all last night. None of them are spoiled. That one's really old. This is brand new. This is brand new, and that's brand new. Essie polish. I wore this one to Florida, and within 3 or 4 days it was chipped on every nail. Now I've heard hit and miss about Essie, and honestly not real happy. I have this one on my toes. It seems to be doing fine, but you're not like doing anything with your toes other than putting them in shoes. I did have this blue color I do want to use, and this is was limited edition. So I think I'm going to be including this. I got that a while ago. These 2 are new Revlon polishes. Yes, I got these new. No, I don't know for sure if Revlon is cruelty free yet. They pulled out of China, but they have not done anything other than they keep saying on their Facebook that they are cruelty free, but you know, a lot of people keep asking, are you selling anything at any makeup counters at all in China? This is a really pretty old Revlon polish, but I tried it and it looks really nice. That's going to be one of them. These are awful. It's like painting your nails with Jello. These, I'm not very impressed with those at all. This is Wet n Wild, a real oldie but goodie. That's a nice dark color, very old polish. These are kind of a mixed bag. These are all those sinful colors. It's hit or miss with those. I have this orange, which I really like, and then I have this paler orange, which is like Jello. So basically, if I count these polishes, let me see, what do I have? 2, 4, 6, 7, 89. I thought I had almost 100, but I think I tossed out some that were spoiled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away for a moment. I'm going to carefully pick out 5 old polishes and 5 newer polishes. Okay, so I'm back with the polishes that I picked. 5 old, 5 new, or fairly new. And the old colors to start with, this nice hot pink in, it's a Revlon that's really old. It's still nice and liquidy, so, and the brush seems like it's okay, even though this is fairly old. This is in the color Zippy, and it's actually a really pretty color. This might be the one that I'm gonna use first. And I picked this old Sally Hansen. You can see it's already down to there. Wow, no wonder I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock at night. Oh. Alright, so this one, I don't see that this has been started. Let's put it up to the light. No, it's right to the top. To the very, very top. Like, right to the top. So, this one is like basically having a new polish. Then there's this one. This is also older, and I can see where the polish line needs to go, and that would be right there. The next old polish is this really cool multi-dimensional pink color. It's also a Revlon color. So I did open all the older polishes to make sure the brushes were okay. Yeah, and this is okay. See, it's still nice and loose. Honestly, thinner polishes sometimes last longer, so I don't have a problem with having to put 3 coats of polish on. What I do have a problem with is using a polish like the Essie that I used on my vacation and having it chip right away. Did not like that at all. Alright, so this I obviously have used. It is literally right to this line. There's a little bit gone from here. This part's empty, and I did use this a little bit, so we're starting out almost at the top. The next old one, so these are the 5 old ones, is this really pretty muted color, and it's actually a Maybelline nail polish. This here is color number 325. It's called Nude Beach. Now this I did use a little bit, so let me hold it up to the light. Well, it doesn't look like I used it. Maybe I didn't use this one, because it looks like it's all the way, well, it's too, I can see the fluid line, and that's where it is. And finally, this gold color. Now, I thought gold would be good and festive for the holidays, and so I picked this one out. Now, I can see the fluid level very clearly, so I'm going to mark it right here. And that's it. So that's my 5 old ones. Okay, so now I'm moving on to my new polishes, and I actually switched that gold color to this Pacifica color. This is a really great winter color. Now, one thing about me is I don't go, well, I'm only going to wear those in the winter and those in the summer. I polish my nails every week. They're taking a break at the moment because I just cleaned swatches off of all these nails. And I don't think it's a good idea to be continuously wiping your hands in acetone. So This is Pacifica. It is 7 free. The color on this is red wine. So it's really, really pretty. I have never opened this, so this is brand new. There's nothing, no fluid level for me to mark. It's actually full all the way to the top. So this is a brand new one. Never used. I had a very bad experience with one Essie polish. So this expensive polish, it's like $8.99. It's ridiculous that when I put it on myself, it actually chipped right off. So I'll start with this one. This is a really pretty candy type blue color. I have never used this, but this is not all the way to the top. It's actually to there. Maybe my daughter used it because we do our nails together a lot of times on Friday night. So this is a really beautiful blue. It is right up to there. So I think my daughter may have used it. I never got to use it, so that's it. It's new to me. And this I bought a while ago, and I've never used it. This was a special edition, and depending, you can't really tell in this picture, but depending on the direction you turn it in, it can look blue, it can look pink, it looks gray. It's very multi-dimensional. I love that, so I hope that it lasts. Essie, unfortunately, is not cruelty-free, so I won't be replacing. In fact, the only ones that I have here that are cruelty-free are the Pacifica and the 2 julep polishes. Essie's not cruelty-free, ladies. So this is full all the way to the top. I'm holding it up to the light, and I don't see any fluid level change. When it starts to go down, since the black is never going to show up, I will use a little dot of nail polish to indicate where it is. And that leaves me with my last 2, which are julep polishes. Now these don't have a lot in them. I did just join julep, but I think I'm only going to do it for 1 month because I keep hearing these are great polishes, and then I keep hearing they're not great polishes. And not only that, but I have almost 100 polishes, so the last thing I need is polish. So the last 2 are julep, and this one is a really, really pretty orchid color. Alright, so this really pretty orchid color is in the color London. And finally, this I think might be like a top layer type of a coat, so this might actually be usable with others. And this julep polish is in the color Leona. You can see that it's really, really sheer. I've never used either of these, so they're completely full. This is a little off-kilter because I was swatching stuff last night. And I did swatch this. This is kind of sheer, so I'll probably put it over another polish. Maybe the wine color or the blue color. Maybe one of these. I'll have to experiment a little bit. So that is my 5 old and 5 new. See if I can hold these without dropping them. I can. It's a miracle. So 5 old, 5 new, and I'm not setting a time limit. I would love to have this be like a period of like 6 months, but let's wait and see. And I'll be back with my progress. So see you next month. Thank you for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary, and starting a new project polish. That it's actually almost the end of December, so this is kind of like starting now but running into like the next 6 months. So we'll call it Project Polish 2016 because that's when this is actually going to be. So thank you for watching. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.